What's up, everybody? Welcome to the music shop. If you are searching for new music or new artists, then you need to check out the music shop for it. It's always a music affair with Miss Music and the music shop. But tonight, people, yes, I know I don't have a new webcam, but I'm gonna get one soon. And I'm like, there we go with the mosquitoes. What's up, everybody? And welcome to the music shop. We have somebody that's really cool that's gonna be on tonight. Thanks to IG, social media, man, you could check out all the new artists. So if you think you're going to miss something or you think you might have something to find, come over here and check me out on the music shop because, I got people like this who are just doing so fine. Boy, let me tell you, welcome to the music shop commercial, Av.
Thank
How
you
are
so
you?
much.
First off, everybody, what what got you in to doing music? Like I always ask people like what's their testimony of how you started off doing music before we even get into the song? Because I
Yeah,
want people to have an idea of like the creation of you. Go ahead
right.
and tell the audience.
Yeah, so the creation of me and what got me into making music is not gonna sound like anything you're gonna play. I was born in 1995. When I was 6, 7 years old, Little Bow
Mhm.
Wow was on top of the world. Little Me and Little Bow Wow are around the same age. He's a little older than me, so Little Bow Wow was a North Star for a child that loved rap. Of course, I loved Eminem, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, Tupac. I didn't see myself in those adults. I saw Lil Bow Wow and started learning his lyrics and watching like Mike and said, I want to be like Little Bow Wow. As as the years went on, I became myself as a person and found my own voice. And this has been 15 plus years in the making of finding my own voice in that. And it started with transparently Little Bow Wow.
I just think that, if it's in you, it's in you. You
Right.
know, you just got to learn, like you said, you got to find yourself. You got to learn who you are as an artist.
Absolutely.
And it's not something that you just do overnight, people. There
No.
is levels to this shit, and there's years that you got to put into it,
Absolutely. Yeah, this
you know?
this this seems like my only projects out now are released in 2025.
Hmm.
This is not when I started rapping. There's old stuff that hopefully if all this blows up, people will go back and find and there'll be archives. I used to go by Eddie Spitz was my name. I had terrible
Oh,
rap names. I was in bad groups. We landed on Commercial Ave and we're here and it feels better this way for sure.
don't feel bad. I started off with Baby Doll, Muñeca in Spanish for y'all.
Okay.
And then I went to Lyrical Diva.
Okay.
And yeah, I used to have like a few little tags. I ended up with Miss Music Diva. The Miss Music came now, Baby Doll was like poetry because I did a lot of poetry and I had a lot of publications to the Library of Congress and
Okay.
a lot of the poetry, you know, the the Poetry Guild, famous poets, International Library of Poetry. So, I started off with the Baby Doll, and then when I started doing the music, the Lyrical Diva came, and then when I started helping the artist,
Mm.
that's when it transformed to Miss Music because somebody said to me one day, well, you're Miss Music, you know?
Mm.
And it just, at first I was like, I just, laughed it off. And then it like hit me. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
I am Miss
I
Music.
am Miss Music. And then it was like, I am the mother, of the underground music industry.
Mhm.
And I devote my time free of charge to go ahead and, put artists on my platforms, which my platforms, out of
Yeah.
179 countries foreign tagged. So,
Talk
so
that
yeah,
talk.
85% coverage of the United States
Let's go.
people. So
I love
yeah,
that.
so that's when I became Miss Music, and it just kind of stayed because I'm like, well, I guess that was be like be coming into an adult. Start
Right, yeah.
off a baby, then I got to middle age, and then boom,
The evolution of it all.
So
I
yeah, the
like it.
evolution, just like you.
There
So
you go.
but this first track, I came across you and I was like, yo, this guy's pretty dope. And I've been going through ascension for like about a good 10 years now. And I started, hearing things that were really conscious in your music. And I was like, I like the different flow. I like the consciousness thrown in there. I like how you wordplay. You give me a word salad.
Yes.
So, and people don't like you don't get always word salads. You'll get punchlines, you'll get rhymes, but I like when people leave me stuck
Okay.
kind of in a verse and be like, "Wait a minute, what the hell he just let me rewind that shit?"
Yeah,
So, and that's what I heard with your music.
I
And I was
appreciate
like,
that.
"Yo, I
That's what I'm
like
going for. That's what I'm going for.
Yes, and very creative. So I was like, you know what? I like different vibes and different sauces on my show. And I was like, he would be a little spicy meatball to bring on here. So, people, I had to go and bring him onto the show tonight. But your first song,
Yes, which one we
Finding
getting into?
Hills.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes. Y'all, you can check out his music. He does have a YouTube site. Go ahead and tell him your YouTube website.
Commercial Ave with a K. My name's Kyle. As I think what you mentioned, as far as like the searchability, like Miss Music came up a lot. Commercial Ave is the street that I live on. So if you type that in, you're just gonna find where I live with the C. You put a K, now it comes personalized to me. So Commercial Ave with a K everywhere. Finding Hills is track 14 off Cheaper Than Therapy. It's one of the more avant-garde tracks, I'll put lightly. I was in a super different space when I made the song, but it's fun. The way the word salad, if there's one word salad representative, it is definitely this record.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, people, I am good with the reviews.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I can literally at times when I listen to y'all's music, I can literally like feel it.
Yeah.
And I'm an empath, so when I listen to y'all's music, I do pick up on a lot of things that maybe most people won't pick up on. But definitely a word salad, y'all. I mean, yeah. It's like Italian seasonings, it's a bunch of things thrown in there at one
I said
time.
I said in a bar, I said I'm dressing up the word salad, truffle and burrata cheese. The scheme is losing me right now, but I did mention in a bar I'm dressing up the word salad and kind of put the dressing on the word salad unironically to the conversation. So
Exactly. Well, when I listened to it, that's what I got was word salad. And when you said word salad, I was like, yo, this is exactly what he's giving us a dish of.
love it.
So y'all people eat up. Okay. Yeah.
Get your
But
Chinese forks out and all that.
I'm saying if I only had my plate around, but I don't. But yo, go ahead and tell us about like tell us about this track. I mean, you say
Yeah.
it's a word salad, but what is it originally like about?
Yeah, it started off pretty dark. The concept really came from a place of if I was gone,
Mm,
like
mhm,
and what that would feel like, and then it kind of drifted off during the word salad, and it became fun. There's like a lot of humorous moments. It's really um a look into my mental and where I space off to.
mhm.
It starts off deep, gets humorous, ends up deep again on the back end. I think let's listen to it, and
Let's do
I'd
it.
like to anecdote it because it's been a minute since I've heard this. This is on my last project. I'm in daze mode right now, so I want to
Okay.
get back familiar with my own record. To be honest with you,
Oh, no problem. Well, go ahead and introduce your track, honey, and let's get to it.
yeah. So this is Finding Hills. This is track 14 off of Cheaper Than Therapy. Everywhere you stream music by Commercial Ave right now.
You heard it right here on HHQ TV2 and 91.3 The Plug at the Music Shop with Miss Music. Let's get it, y'all.
My Ellen, wherever did you get the idea that I was perfect? Now, if we were to combine forces, pool our resources, I think we might do very well together.
What is it? What's the matter?
Get a doctor. No, not that. Get a doctor. Another doctor, not Graham.
But I have to, dear. He is your doctor.
Don't argue with me. Don't call Graham. Get another doctor. I'll be back. Remember that. And I'll never let you go.
No point in paying my bills. I maintain a bucket list on the same page as my will. Fuck it, I'm nothing. I don't give a fuck who wanna scrutinize me.
I like that because you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like as if we're having a session, and
Yeah.
it's your turn to spit, and I like it because you wouldn't expect that from you. I think it was funny because you did, like you said, you did have a few things in there that was funny, and then you had
Yeah.
things like you were like, oh shit, like I like how you touched a lot of different bases. You know what I mean? Just in one song.
Yeah, it's a
Just
stream
a
of
one.
consciousness, what it really is. And,
Yeah.
oftentimes I
Little
start from a
humorous.
place, it's like, the plane's crashing. No, there's no point in paying my bills. I maintain a bucket list on the same page as my will. Like, so it's just like really kind of getting into this concept of dying, which, like, where do you take that if you start a song off that way? It's not super light on the ears, even though the beat is like elevator music,
Mhm,
kind of like it's meant to be soft. It's meant like it's I don't make much music that I like to think people could like brush their teeth to in the morning.
mhm,
And this is one of those, there's not too much bass, there's not too much drums. It's kind of like jazzy.
mhm,
Um, and when you start to get into that space sonically, you don't want to beat people over the head with something too depressing. So I kind of take people into the realm of my personality with it. So the humor gets splashed into the deep stuff, which is really kind of just how I think in real life. So that's real like as far as like my personality, that's kind of all of it in a gumbo of
mhm.
one record for sure.
Well, I like it because even though you may have interpreted, you have your own interpretation, and people gonna
Yeah,
make their own interpretations too of your music. But
yeah,
um, I like the back music because it did uplift it. But I never would have thought that's where you were going with it. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, I heard pain, yeah, I heard struggle, but I also seen not a death but a rebirth.
yeah, yeah. It's kind of like a coming out on the other end of it type of feeling, because it starts that way, and then and then I kind of just start to, as I write, as I float, realize that I'm okay. None of this is that deep, and
Yeah,
yeah,
he was
and
just venting.
yeah. I guess the best way I could describe it really is a stream of consciousness, um,
Yeah.
and a word salad, as you put so eloquently.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah.
that was your job. I wouldn't have been able to, come up with that if it wasn't for you creating it, to be able for me to be able to hear it. So I
Love it.
appreciate you. But so yeah, I like I said, I love it. Everybody out there, you need to go ahead and check him out. Y'all get his likes up, get in the comment boxes, like, share, follow, do all that social media stuff that y'all be doing, and go ahead and feed them your links again.
Everywhere the distro kid puts music out is Commercial Ave with a K.
There you go, people. So you ain't got no excuse to be not following him. Now
There you
you
go.
got new music.
I do.
Go ahead and tell us about the new music you got going on because we just played something, that was giving them like you did in the beginning, where you told them about how you've developed, and this is part of your stage
Yeah.
of your music. Tell them about your new music.
Yeah. I think this is a good segue because Days, which is out now as of yesterday,
Mm,
is an EP.
congratulations.
It's an EP I made the first week of September, so it's brand new.
Yeah.
10 of the 12 songs were made in 1 week. I decided after a long summer of partying and drinking that I needed to slow down, and I was doing too much overall, not just partying and drinking, but just honing
Being a
in.
bad boy,
Yes.
rebellious, as they would say.
Yeah, amongst other things. Um, and I had a spark of creativity. I had no intentions on making a project. I just started working a lot. Um,
Mhm,
and had a burst of energy, and it started. I was gonna make days for each day I was on my sobriety journey. It was like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. That concept started to get a little stale. There's still day 5 and day 6 are on the project, but I expanded it a little bit.
mhm,
um Project still called Days, and this is kind of just, it's really just me documenting where I'm at the first week of September 2025, and I like it as a timestamp of where I'm at. I'm excited to be able to like look back on it on my catalog. It's super fresh, so I love it right now. Maybe I'll hate it in a week. Who knows? It's super to make a project and put it out in a week is it's a lot for me to appreciate it because I'm like, am I gaslighting myself? Am I convincing myself that it's great? Then I'm convincing myself that it's bad. Like Cheaper Than Therapy, I was able to sit on it, listen to the songs over and over again, send them to people. What do you think? Should this song make it? There was a bunch of other songs. This one, I just made it in a week and was like, if I don't put this out now, it will never come out. And if I don't put this out now, it won't land the same because it marks a period of time of my headspace where I'm at. So um that's pretty much the deal with it. Days is the first edition EP series. Nights will be out in the winter. So there'll be days and nights. I'm going to go back to my old lifestyle at some point. So you heard when the sun's out. You heard when I'm able to wake up at 6 o'clock, go work out, walk the dog, take in the fresh air, drink some ashwagandha, get some tea. This is very holistic, clean spirited. That's not permanent. I will be back, and nights will be that. But for now, you're stuck with days, Kyle, until the weather folds once again.
There you go. Go ahead and give them a link to that music so they can check it out.
Yeah, so it's Kommercial Ave with a K. Days, it's all lowercase, DAYS with a period at the end.
There you go, people. Make sure you check it out. Now, this next song, is that where the next song came from? Because what?
Yep.
Asha one, how you say it?
Yeah, it's ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. I had it at the beginning because I looked at it.
I know, and for
and now it's like
for SEO purposes, it's not a great song title because it's not easy to search. But the reality is, I'm not drinking alcohol. There's these seltzers that have a herbal root in them, and as my friends are drinking alcohol, I still want to participate and have a beverage to sip on. So ashwagandha has become, I won't call it a vice because it's supernatural and it makes me feel chill. And I think that represents the music. And this track is the embodiment of that. And it's also referenced in the first bar. So
there you go. I didn't even know it was a drink. You were the one that tuned me on all that. I'm like, huh?
It's a herbal. That goes. It's a ingredient in a drink. Yeah.
Oh. See, yeah. Hey, knowledge is power, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, clue me in on that shit because I might need some. I was gonna say because I don't know the drinks. I don't drink, but if you said herbal,
yeah, it's not. If you want to, like, even if you do drink, because I'm a drinker, I'm gonna go back to drinking. I'm just taking a break. If you want a break from the Henny, you want a break from the Douce, get yourself some Juni. I'm not sponsored by Juni, Juni. That's what I've been drinking. And it's got ashwagandha in it, and it's tasty, and it makes me feel good. And it makes me write raps this good. So.
Oh damn! I want to try that because I really need, like, I don't know, like an anxiety pill. Before I get in the booth. Yeah, because it's doing it, just me sitting here in the chair doing it's one thing, but then you put me in front of a mic and I'm like, throat chakra close up. I've had incidents on the show where I be sitting here and my throat chakra just close on me. And I'm literally choking, like I'm having to hurry and mute the thingy, so I'm about to choke on myself, like so. I might need some of that ashwagandha over there.
There you go.
Did I say it right? I don't know.
You said it with a little Latina at the end. You put an A instead of
there you go.
You put an O instead of A. But that it'll help you for real. You should try it. I think you should do it before and after. Like this.
Where do you get it at? Like the convenience store? Just curious.
So. My algorithm's pretty smart. Instagram must have knew I was on a sobriety journey, so I got fed the ads. It was like, and the way I registered it was, oh, this is sober beer. This is like what people the way they advertised it was like, this is what people who are trying to quit drinking drink. And then I looked it up and the benefits of it and how it makes you feel, and I'm like, oh, it just makes you relaxed and more social. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, some people need to relax, bro. Right. I can get some of that and send it to my baby daddy's mama. She need like a whole case of that shit.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, that's hilarious.
It's true though. I'm just saying.
No, that's real
funny. I'm just saying, people. I'm just saying.
Package from Miss Music.
Yeah, herbal drink.
Just put a
Sometimes,
QR code, put a QR code to
right?
days right in there.
Right, we done did them a damn sponsorship right here, a
I know.
promotion, an advertisement for the damn drink. Grandma, get you some of that damn drink. Maybe you'll be okay.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Damn Skippy.
right? But yo, we got this track, so that's where it came from, right?
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead
the
and introduce it then. Let's hear it.
yeah, so this is track 7 off of Days. It's called Ashwagandha, as we mentioned. It's smooth. It's got a jazz sample. There's a lot of horns in it. I'm talking that shit. I'm talking greasy and a real this tone I'm talking to you right now in this microphone is the same tone I'm rapping on the record. I didn't there's no bells and whistles, there's no multi tracks, there's no stacks. It's just me talking where I'm at in my headspace a week ago. This is
There
a
we go. There you go. 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV 2. Right here on the Music Shop with Miss Music.
Mark my words.
Yeah, I stop with the drama. I'm ashwagandha sipping, ain't resorting to the habits when my mantra ain't hitting. Contemplate tripping every time I feel the itching, but I channel through the rhythm every time my game is glitching. Listen to the soul, chop the sample like a surgeon. Loop it through the pain, make the verses keep emerging. Needles in the groove, turn the chaos into certain. Every scratch on the wax like a ring around a tree, I put the work in. Turban how I wrap around the brain. Commercial app, they ask about the name. When I switched up the Addy, swore I changed. I was focused like a script to the Addy to the veins. Lanes keep their eyes on the hype for a trend. I've been writing all my life, let the mic be the lens. What appears to be the realest, well it might be pretend. And what is seemingly the corniest is actually a gem. Ain't no GPS when I try and map to ascend. Every bar that I bury got a path to amend. Fill the void for the boys, see what lacks in these men. I've been writing all my life, let the mic be the lens. What appears to be the realest, well it might be. Pretending as competitors can never write a better verse. Better luck with them goggles, maybe in the metaverse. Get a hearse for the body, probably at the grave site. I'm trying to move evolved, right and dark in the daylight. And they might never get me, but I'm carved into stage light. Say it twice if you're with me, putting up a brave fight. Moving like a shark and they're saying I'm a great white. 8 nights in, no candles like the holiday. Celebrating patience, but I'm breaking in an honest way. Fasting through the day and I ain't waiting for a plate. Standing in the storm, ain't escaping from my fate. Can't replace me if they tried, see the hatred in their eyes. Can't replace me if they tried, see the hatred in their eyes. Yeah, yeah.
Mark my words.
But the truth don't lie, lays vacant and survives. Like graffiti on the bricks, every statement stay in time. And I molded every rhyme, all the shapes by design. Navigate the space like a mime. I stay silent through the grind. I stay silent through the grind. I see him violent with the crimes, all I see is suicidal. See him spinning on the ops, but they're self the truest rival. But this messenger ain't measured by the weapon for survival, so I'm quiet. Not too much on that. That's a whole other song, I guess. I ran out of beat. I need more beat these days, man. I had a lot to say. My claps.
Awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
Like, I can see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
can see the difference. It's kind of like you got a little bit of a like an opening to your pineal gland.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of clarity that comes from that. Finding Hills was
Mm.
very cloud minded. I was in the headspace I was talking about previously, which is spacey and weird. And that's where a lot of that humor and, off kilter, weird references and a lot of the stuff that people like. I like both sides of me, but you could definitely hear the difference, not only in the content, but just the way I approach the beat. I'm much more on the one drum, much more focused, but it's catchier, and less, quite frankly, it's less weird. It's a lot lighter on the ears, I should say.
I feel you ain't nothing wrong with that. It was definitely refreshing. Definitely different. Y'all gotta go check out his new work. Oh my gosh, I'm for real. One of my special people out there that just love watching me so much, saying they love them some brunettes. Baby, I gotta do my roots, okay? I love you too out there, whether or not you like blondes or brunettes. But as for Commercial Ab, bro, he got some dope music, so I really think y'all need to check him out instead. Cause yeah, you can always come back to me when you want to.
Love it.
Right?
I'll take you up on that. I'll take
I'm
you
the
up on
hoot on this show. I'm sorry, but I'll be saying some stuff sometimes and be like, "Oh, did she just say that?" Yeah, I said that.
that.
Unapologetically too.
No, you're
I
good.
sure did. On this road to ascension, I mean, it's I don't know, man. You lighten up a lot. I see that, that's what you got going on. And I like the fact that I get to meet other people who are going through ascension like me. And then you know it on top of it because there's so many people going through it and they're just finding out. And it's like I've
Right.
been on this road a long time. So it's cool because when I listen to y'all's music, I can tell whether or not you're in the dark night of the soul,
Hmm.
whether you're in denial,
Right.
whether you're in your phoenix rising, you're in your rebirth, whether or not you are going into your rewards, which is after doing your shadow work. So it's
Okay.
really nice though to be able to see you using those things, and being vulnerable with your thoughts and open with your lyrics to and not just that, but keeping the music that goes along with it in a ascending type of content that when you put them together, it just makes a like a cloud, like you said, like a
Yeah.
beautiful cloud with a rainbow. So
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what I see. I see what you said, the cloud, but then I see the beautiful rainbow that comes after it. So,
I appreciate that.
congratulations to you and
Thank
your
you so much.
ascension, and keep doing what you do. Keep spreading the word. Keep, entertaining people with your word salads, and yeah, and keep them informed on what you got going on because there's a lot of people out here that could feel the way that you feel, you
Yeah.
know, and they need music, which helps them not just face it, but deal with it and then move forward from it.
Right. Yeah. You don't have to
Because
be healed. You don't have to be cured. Just be aware of it in real time and just be honest with yourself is really the goal of the whole thing, for sure.
there we go. Well, I love it. And, what you got coming up? You got any shows coming up anywhere, or
I'm
what you
working
got
on
going on?
I'm working on getting more shows. Days is the priority right now. Days dropped yesterday. So I shot a music video for day 5 with my homeboy Cole Fam. I'm working on a project called 2027 with my man Germ. He goes by produced by Supply Street. I'm Commercial Ave. He's Supply Street. So those are the main focuses right now. Is the music shows are certainly on the way. I'll definitely follow up on your Instagram with open mic dates, show dates, all that stuff, showcases. And I'm in New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey and New York.
All right. So yeah. So y'all, if you got some events or you want to do some collabs or you want to bring him out to some of your events if you're in the New York area, New Jersey area,
Mhm.
make sure you hit me up. I'll put you in touch with him if you don't feel like looking for him because I know sometimes y'all bitches be lazy. But like I say, hit me up. We will hook you up. Commercial Ave live right now on the Music Shop with Miss Music 91.3 The Plug HHQ TV 2. Oh my God, I'm gonna let you throw out your links one more time because
Yep.
stuff those down their throat.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna let you go ahead and go into shout outs before we close down.
Yeah. So Commercial Ave with a K. I know you mentioned people are too lazy to go out and search for the links. It's Commercial Ave with a K. If you're just searching for it with a C, you're gonna find my address. That's not gonna work. Commercial Ave with a K. Everywhere you stream music, all socials, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Commercial Ave with a K. Coming up, as I mentioned, 2027 with my man Germ, Supply Street. And then I have a project with Cole Fam. Shout out to Cole Fam, who I just shot a video for day 5 with today in Brooklyn. I'm
Shout
excited to drop
out.
that. That'll be the next release, is track 3 off of Days. That'll be the next video. I'm going to edit it as soon as we get off this call. So it should be dropping as soon as tomorrow.
There you go. Well, everybody, make sure you check him out. Like I said, get his likes up, share, comment, subscribe, follow all that social media ruckus out there. And yeah, and y'all can check out his new track. As for everybody else, if you'd like to get on the music shop, hit me up on IG at Miss Music Diva. That's MISSMUSIC DIVA, and we'll get you on the show. Thank you for coming on tonight. I really appreciate you. I'm
Thank you
really
so much.
glad that you're welcome. I'm really glad that I got to meet you. I got to get you on the show, add you to my roster so that people can check out all the different artists that come on to the music shop, and would love to definitely bring you on in the future, King. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, King, anytime. All right, y'all. I'll check you out the next time on the Music Shot with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV2. But for right now, man, I got shit to do and he got shit to do. So, peace. All right? We out. Later.
Peace.
Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV2, baby. That's right. Yeah.